Now, welcome back my dear class 12 student. This is a class of business studies and we are going through some case problems, case study actually. Now, last day I discussed about case studies from the chapter consumer protection and the chapter financial market. Today I will discuss case problems or case study of chapter organizing. Okay. Now, I already said that case study is very important as per your board exam concern, and from this case study your concept also be very clear. This case problem actually taken from some practical problem happen in the our practical life field. Practical life field actually this type of problem happen, from there this problem actually pick up, and through that we can make you try to understand that how will for if you face a problem like that, then how will solve this problem. So, as per CBSE board exam concern and pre-board exam actually happen in from school last exam, then after there is a pre-board board exam will be there. So, in both the cases case study will become okay. Now as the day is progressing, we can, if you look the question papers, you can see there is a even 1 marks question they are giving the case study. They are giving a case study, and from that there are actually 3 or 4 questions they are asking, and you have to answer it. Okay. Now, case problem can be of 3 marks, can be of 6 marks, can be of 1 marks also. Okay, even 2 marks. Now, today I will discuss about case study from the chapter organizing. Now, am I audible, Sauradeep? Good afternoon. Am I audible to you? So, try to understand and listen me carefully. How can we solve this case study of from the organizing chapter actually from your NCERT book. Now, you just open your NCERT book and go to the case problem. There you find this type of problem, and I am pick up from this your NCERT book. Yes sir, you are audible. Sir, when our selection will happen, that will, when your selection will be happen, that will actually announced our school website. Okay, all the information you can got from school website whenever needed. Okay, the exact date I do not know, you can find it in your school website. So, follow school website each and every day, so that you should came to know the what is the date of the selection, what is the date of the pre-board exam, how it will be happen, and pre-board exam will be happen, and the 80 marks question will become as per CBSE question rule and formation. Okay. It will pre-board exam will be happen of 80 marks, because 20 marks is your practical. Okay. There is a project work, and 80 marks will be you have to written exam you have to give. Now, this 80 marks question first will be happen in the selection process through pre-board exam, and what will be the date, that will be announced later, and you can find it in the school website. Okay. Have you understood? Thank you. Now, come to the case problem in the chapter organizing. Go through all the chapter case problem. I am actually day by day, as we finish already the total syllabus, and there is some marketing part of the marketing is actually not yet completed. That will actually taking by the BBM Vidyut sir. So, it will be 1 or 2 days, it will be also be completed. Now, all the chapter, otherwise all the chapter is completed as of date. Now, here the case, first you listen the case, and you can find in your NCERT book that a company which manufactures a popular brand of toys a company which manufactures a popular brand of toys, okay, has been enjoying good market reputation. So, the company has a very good market reputation of popular brand of toys. It has a functional organizational structure. So, there is a two structure we know, one is functional and one is divisional structure. So, organization actually now it has a functional organization structure with separate departments for production, marketing, finance, human resources and research and development. Clearly, to use its brand name and also to catch on to new business opportunities, it is thinking to diversify into manufacture of new range of electronic toys. Now, as he is very popular manufacturer brand of toys, now he actually nowadays he actually use his brand name, and also there is a new opportunities they actually found, and they now thinking about the diversify into manufacture of new type of electronic toys for which a new market is emerging. So, the new market, new emerging market is there for electronic toys, so that they want to now also like to manufacture electronic toys. Now, this is the case. Now, what is the question? There is always be a question asked after giving the case. So, prepare a report regarding organization structure, giving concrete reason with regard to benefits the company will derive from the step it should take. Now, prepare a report regarding organization structure, giving concrete reason with regard to benefits the company will derive from the step it would take. Now, whatever the organization structure they should follow if they want to do that, and what is the reason behind that, and what are the step company will take, this question actually asked by the through this case problem. Now, what will be your answer? Your answer will be like that: the company should change its organizational structure from functional to divisional. So, as he want to diversify his production and want to enter a new popular product, that is electronic toys they want to manufacture. So, company should change its organizational structure from functional to divisional, because now they are actually following the functional structure. But if they want to diversify into new product lines, so they have to change it to divisional structure. The main reason, what is the main reason? The main reason for the change is that company is diversifying and is planning to add a new product to its product line. This will mean that the organization will increase its scale of operations and will have large number of employees, leading to increase in levels of management. As he actually as company want to diversify a new product line, that is electronic toys. So, that will also increase his scale of operation. Now, his scale of operation will be larger than before, and will have large number of employees, because whenever you actually want to do some new product, okay, then there is a still we have to take some also some employees will be needed in there. So, large number of employees needed, and leading to, and that leads to increase in levels of management. So, levels of management also be increased. So, it will be better for the company to create division for each product. Now, company should follow a divisional structure, and if they follow divisional structure for each product, there is a different division should be maintained. Otherwise, it will be difficult for them. So, here they are saying it will be better for the company to get division for each product for effective control of on quality and production. Due to if they want to maintain effective control of quality of the product and production, they should go for the divisional structure. The benefits of adopting divisional structure of organization are, what are the benefits they will get if they take up the divisional structure? It will lead to product specialization. So, each product there will be different division, different manager, different employees, they are very specialized for that, and that is the first point they will be benefited, it will be lead to product specialization. Second, it will provide growth opportunities for employees. Even employees will actually very much specialize of a particular product, and that will grow, that is a growth opportunities for employees also. It will define accountability and responsibility for the performance of each division. So, each division each division actually they can whatever their responsibility, whatever their accountability and responsibility, their performance easily can be understood. Whatever there is a 4 or 5 divisions, suppose this is a one each, they are producing the natural toys, okay, one each very kids toys, one each for adult toys, one each for what can I say, electronic toys. So, each there is a different division, and it will define accountability and responsibility for the performance of each division. So, independent, fourth point, whatever the next advantage they will get if they go for the divisional structure, independent functions will promote flexibility and employee initiative. As this is actual, that will be a different department. So, independent function will promote and flexibility of function will be more, and employee will be more initiative to do the work, because if his own division will be do work, then he will get more fun, and their division will be, their career will be more higher level they can go. Number 5 is new division provide growth and expansion opportunities for the organization also. So, if you actually open up a new division, so growth and expansion opportunity for the organization as a whole also be enjoyed. So, that is the way you have to make your answer, okay, because you already learn what is functional structure, what is division structure. This is the case study, is the your application, how what about you learn. So, there whenever there will be case, you always think whatever you learn, and from that you will give the answer. Okay. Now, from NCERT book you can find another case problem they are given. I will discuss also that. That is a company X Limited manufacturing cosmetics. So, there is a company named X Limited who is actually manufacturing cosmetic, which has enjoyed a preeminent position and business has grown in size. Its business was very good till 1991, but after that new liberalized environment has seen entry of many MNCs in the sector. So, you know, after 1991 there Indian economy actually opened up, and there is some privatization, liberalization and globalization concept is come, and for that there is a lots of MNC actually comes to this cosmetics actually cosmetic product line or cosmetics product. There is lots of MNC which come to our India, and they started their business. As a result, the market share of X Limited, whatever the market share was that, as a result the market share of X Limited has declined. Okay. The company had followed a very centralized business model with directors and divisional head making even minor decisions. So, they actually followed the centralization model of business, that is from direct all the decision is taken by the director and divisional heads. even there is some small or minor decision they need to take, that should be passed through the director and divisional heads. So, before 1991 this business model had served the company very well, as consumer had no choice, because before 1991 there was a monopoly. X Limited, actually there is a monopoly of cosmetics market, but after open up the total economy, whole world is a global village. Now lots of company from the different countries come and they started to sell their product, which is more quality product and lower prices they are giving. As of result, X Limited monopoly is end, and now their market share also fall as a result for that. And that's the way the business model had served a company though the very well before 1991. Consumer had no choice, because there is no other company of cosmetic was there, but after 1991 the customer has a lots of choice from the different company, whatever the product they want they can buy now. But now the company is under pressure to reform. Okay, now the company is under pressure, as there is a lots of competitors comes in company's way. Now question here asked by them, what organization structure changes should the company bring about in order to retain its market share? So, as per changing in the after 1991, as the different rule, regulation and procedure is changed by the government, so there is open up of the economy. So, different lots of company liberalization, as per liberalization, privatization and globalization, lots of MNC, multinational company actually come to our India, and they started their own business, and they actually giving the lots of choice to the customer, and customer is actually getting the product in lower prices. So, they do not actually interest to buy now from this X Limited. So, but X Limited actually followed a wrong structure, that is called very because nowadays it is not very essential to a centralized business model, where actually director and divisional head actually take all the decision. Now, now they actually asking you what organization structure changes should the company bring about in order to retain its market share. So, what structure they needed now to retain their market share as of early, as they do actually earliest. Earliest mean as they do in before. How will the changes, second question they asked actually, how will the changes suggested by you help the firm? How will the whatever you suggested, how actually this will be helpful for the firm? Keep in mind that the sector in which the company is FMCG. FMCG means fast moving consumer goods. So, cosmetic is a fast moving consumer goods. Now, first question they asked, what organization structure changes should the company bring about in order to retain its market share? Now, answer 1, what will be your answer? Company should introduce a certain degree of decentralization in the organization. Top management should delegate authority and responsibility to middle and supervisory level, so that they can concentrate on taking strategic decision to improve company's market share. What they are actually, whatever your answer will be company should introduce a certain degree of decentralization, because now company is a centralized, all the decision actually taken by the director and divisional head, but as soon as you delegate the authority and responsibility also, not only authority, not only responsibility, whenever you are delegate something, you have to, with authority you have to delegate some responsibility also, and this responsibility you should transfer, actually delegate to the middle and supervisory level, so that they can also take the decision. So, you are not busy with the taking small decision. So, top management then can thinking about some strategic decision, what is the other way they can do the business, okay, how they can make profit, how they can with same quality, how the cost can be lower. If cost will be lower, their profit will be more, okay, and they can sustain in long run in the business. So, they are saying that companies should introduce a certain degree of decentralization of the organization. Top management should delegate authority and responsibility to the middle and supervisory levels, so that you can concentrate on taking strategic decisions to improve company's market share. Okay. Now, what is the next question they asked? How will the changes suggested by you help the firm? How will the changes suggested by you, whatever changes you suggested, how can that will behave? So, you suggested that the company should follow the decentralization in the organization, not centralized process. So, keep in mind that the sector in which the company is FMCG, but whenever you suggesting that, you should keep your mind that company is actually in FMCG sector. So, your answers should be like that. A company working in FMCG sector requires quick decision, as these are the fast moving consumer goods. So, your decision, you should, whenever you taking any decision, that should be very quick decision, and that too at the point of action. And as far as taking the decision, and then you should implement this decision is very quickly. Okay. So, if you just take a decision and sit down, that will not actually helpful for this FMCG sector, because it is changing each and every day. Lots of companies coming and your competitors are increasing. So, you have whatever decision you have to take it is quick way. So, if you decentralize your organization, then only you can take the decision in quick way. Otherwise, because first supervisor will complain something to his boss, and then his production manager will become actually go to the middle level management. Okay, then middle level management actually pass this to divisional head, then divisional head then again pass to the director. So, in that way the time will be lost. So, that is the first thing you suggest is company should follow the decentralization structure in the organization, and for that they should take the requires quick decision, and that too at the point of action. Therefore, if decentralization is introduced, the company will be greatly benefited. The various benefits company may enjoy are, whatever the benefit company will enjoy if they actually make the organization in decentralized way, if they manage it in decentralized way, it will develop initiative among subordinates to take decision and find more effective ways of fulfilling responsibilities. Okay. Now, next stage, it will build confidence and give experience to existing employees, thus developing managerial talent for the future. So, if you give the authority and responsibility to some supervisor, so if they started to take decision and same way to implement that as quickly, that will build actually this decision, that will actually help to build their confidence. And the same way, some of the supervisor you can find in future is very talented and come to the management. Okay. Now, number 3, what benefit they will get? It will facilitate quick decision making, leading to faster action with lesser confusion. Okay. As if you delegate or decentralize your organization, then supervisor can also take the decision, or middle level management can take the decision, and this quick decision they can actually implement in very quickly, and that will be helpful for the organization also. Another benefit will be, it will be relief to the top management from day to day decision making. So, top management will be also not very get relief, to make day-to-day decision, okay, and thus allow them to focus on more crucial issues. Okay, so if top management is not actually bothered about day-to-day decision making, so they can concentrate in other way. They can think about expansion. They can think about to open a manufacturing unit to even the other country, okay, to their growth. So that will be very helpful if you make the organization decentralization. Another benefit will be effective management will help business to use opportunities for expansion and growth. Actually, this actually advantage is the advantage of decentralization of the organization, and that you have to mention here. Okay. So, whatever you learn, that should you just apply as per basis of case study. So, that is very this question case studies as the conceptual question actually. They give a case to you, and after that they will ask you the question and you have to answer it, and your answer will be answer each you know, but you have to apply it here, okay, because this is very conceptual question they are asking, because you know what is the decentralization, what are the advantage of decentralization, that you have to say in here. That is, if the company may actually go for decentralization, that will be the benefited, that will that advantage they will can take. Okay. So, that is the second two case study I have discussed. Now, come to the another case study, or suppose 1 marks question. Okay. What type of 1 marks question they can ask? So, a manager no matter how capable she is cannot manage to do every task on his or own. So, a manager whatever may be the talented he or she, okay, he cannot do from the pin to from he cannot do the each and every work of the organization actually. Okay. He can if he started to manufacture, if he started to accounting, if he started to recruiting some people, that is not possible for a one man. So, effective delegation reduce his her workload. Okay. So, effective delegation of responsibility and authority actually reduce his workload. Through work is delegated, she is still accountable. So, why is accountability absolute, and what values does accountability bring in? So, why is accountability absolute? You just describe about what is accountability. Okay. What is accountability? Accountability means, you know, you have already learned that what is accountability. Your accountability you have to describe. Accountability means actually the answerability for outcome of the assigned task. Okay. So, you should be very accountable to your work. Now, suppose you are a sales manager of a company. Now, some of the people is under you and working as a sales executive. Now, this sales executive is accountable to you, and your accountability to the top level management, as you are a sales manager of the company. So, any year the sales will be decreased. So, whom you are accountable? You should be give answer what is the reason, what the and sales is decreased to the top management, and this sales executive is accountable to you why he actually didn't actually achieve his target and what are the reason. So, accountability you cannot delegate to all, you cannot delegate your accountability. Accountability arises from responsibility. So, this follows upward, the accountability follows upward from subordinate to superior. So, that is why why it is accountability absolute. Now, accountability you cannot delegate at all, and it flows upward from subordinate to superior. That is why that is will be the absolute. Now, what values does accountability bring in? What are the values? Last I discussed about values. Values mean what is right and wrong. So, some of the values accountability actually bring in is your responsibility, your answerability, your cooperation. That is actually different values of accountability. So, this type of question can be come for 2 marks. Okay. So, now for today that is all. Next we will discuss about some case problem of the planning or business environment. Okay. So, you should go through your NCERT book and different case problem and just find out the answer, and if there is any problem you can ask me, sir, what is that case problems answer will be and should be. Okay. So, that is the end of the class for today. If you have any query, now you can ask me. So, Sauradeep, have you understood 2 case problem I have discussed today in the base of chapter organizing? Have you understood the case problem and his answer? How will make the answer? Sauradeep, have you understood? Yes, sir. Okay, thank you. So, there is a next class that is accountancy class. So, wait for 5 or 10 minutes. I will come back very soon. Thank you.